Hey, Plant Pals, Mike the Cat Gardener, and today is a quick outdoor tour and harvest at the end. And it's August 20th, and tomorrow is the state fair for my state, and that means pretty much that summer's over because it's a fall harvest festival. Probably got maybe a month left. You can see how beautiful my amaranth, or also called callaloo, is doing. So I'll have tons to harvest. Still got my basils and my mints and my lemon balm. I've got, you can see the onions everywhere. I mean, look at that. This amaranth is just everywhere. Some herbs, parsley, some micro dwarf tomatoes, some fig, which probably won't survive, but I'm going to leave it outside just for an experiment. Because I'll probably be getting a bunch of cuttings anyway over winter, and I'm gonna completely bury this with a wire cage and a bunch of mulch and see if it'll come back in the spring. Probably not. I mean, I think it's a 25-gallon grow bag. Typically growing 30, but we'll see. Got a beautiful chocolate sunflower starting to grow here. Got marigolds in the center and zinnias. Finally, haven't seen too many butterflies here because the weather's been really weird. There's my milk thistle that I left for the butterflies. There's a pepper. More marigolds. Again, next year I'm gonna put these. Either I'm gonna leave one around. I'm gonna leave them around in their own pots because they just take over, and nothing I grow underneath is gonna get much light. And I keep saying that every year, and I just keep forgetting. Not me, mosquito. Some lemon basil I'm letting go to seed. My peppermint, of course, like I said before, died, never came back. I already harvested a couple of these yellow tomatoes, and it's funny, every time I look I see another even more yellow one I could harvest. But see, these ground cherries already keep falling, and I just did a harvest, and I took about 50 of them off here, and you can see there's tons and tons more. So I'm very, very happy with my ground cherries. And the cool thing about ground cherries is they can sit on the ground for 2 weeks and still be perfectly good to eat because they're in their own little wrappers, and they don't go bad right away. They just kind of sit there until you pick them up off the ground. That's why they're called ground cherries. So there's a couple back there. It's I'm tired. Let's see what else we got going on here. I do it kind of differently than I usually do. This was my garlic bed. You can see how big the walking onions. It bulbs up on the second year. So what I do is I'll take the walkers off and plant those around, and then harvest the greens, and then in year 2 it'll turn into a pretty decent sized onion bulb. So there's my kidney beans, are doing great. Very happy with that. It's my beets that I've been pretty much just eating tops of. I might let them go to seed, just collect the seeds, but I got 1 billion beet seeds. But they're really tasty. Look at this grass. This is how fast we've had days and days of rain. And this was probably 4 days worth of. Yeah, whoops. I'm gonna knock my. Oops. Do not want to knock my bed over. I'm out there with the clippers. Clip that. That's crazy. Anyway. Some of my lettuces are going to seed. I'm fine with that. Still got to collect the dried seeds out of these. This was my carrot bed, and I completely removed all the carrots. It was like a little baby one I just left in there, but I planted get out of there. There's not much lettuce in my bed. I planted purple lady bok choy, which I really love. Hopefully I get a bunch of those. Here's my tomato bed, which is finally producing tomatoes. I harvested like 3 of them today. Let's see. I have a microdwarf one down here that's probably dead because it's not getting any light. But it might have some baby tomatoes on there. I can't even see in there. It's so dense with tomatoes. Oops. See, that's what I did not want to do. I didn't want to break these off. Oh well. Anyway, I've been harvesting. I'm starting to get my Romas and my other ones. Here's my little baby pumpkin, of which I'm going to give this another day or two. You see, it's orange, but I wanted to get orange. I only got the one. It's kind of a bummer. I mean, the plant's doing really well. And the squash bugs left it alone, but it killed my other squash I was growing over here. More squash doing, nothing. Sweet potatoes. Dug a hand out in there to see if there was anything in there. Felt some vines, but nothing like, no potatoes yet. So we'll see. Still got time. Like I said, I got about a month. Maybe 40 days, 50 days. Depends on how the weather behaves. If I don't get a hard frost, sometimes we don't get a hard frost till mid-October. But sometimes we get snow we've had snow as early as October 7th, which is kind of a bummer. So there's no more sweet potato. Again, same thing. Fell down there, didn't feel anything. Some volunteer, just leftover marigolds I'm letting do their thing. Another marigold plant with the sweet potatoes. My volunteer daisy's finally starting to die. So pretty. Again, I've got a ton of walking onions to spread around. Oh, there's my micro dwarf tomatoes. Another marigold. And then all back here, I'm not even bothering showing what's back here. There's some peppers that are just like stunted. They're not doing anything, not even producing peppers yet. Like I said, a ton of volunteer lettuce that I let go to seed, and I'll come by and with the organza bags and save all those. Again, there's a volunteer bean. It's like some kind of Chinese bean or something like it. It's what the internet says. But I didn't plant that, which is pretty cool. I've never planted beans like that before. Keep seeing brown cherries that I could pick. See, they're cool because they're like a good garden snack. See, when it just gently drops off like that. Hold on. See, this one's more green. It's still good. It's just tart. Supposed to wait to get like, see, there's that one back there that's white. It actually fell off. But I can't reach it right now because I'd have to unwire the cage again. So I like them that stage too. You're not supposed to eat a lot of them because it could make you sick. If they're not ripe, but I'm trying to see if I can find another one that's actually super ripe. Like there's a couple up here, but they're like stuck in the cage. Get off. Give. My treasure. Okay, yeah, this one I know is going to be good. This one's going to be good. Let me open it up. See the difference? The other one was green. This one's bright yellow, gold. And this one's going to be super sweet, delicious. Yep, almost too sweet for me. I like them when they're more tart. But they're super delicious either way. Love them. All right, let's see. Where am I going to go now? Showed my beans. Oh. So hopefully I'm trying to get over there. See, look at those. So I've got the Oka Jimun, something like that. Oka something squash that's the precursor to the candy roaster. And those are I think the orange ones. Can't remember. So they got candy back there, which I'll show in a minute. And I got the focus something ones, and I've got one acorn squash right there. Wait for the tendril to dot on that. It's not big. It's decent size. More tomatoes. My trash can peppers not doing great at all. I'm gonna redo the entire system. I'm gonna get a new trash can. I'm gonna use this for composting, and then I'm gonna get a new one. Then I'm gonna properly put holes with plugs in it so I can maintain the water levels better, because that's what the problem was. But good to know. It's my pepper bed, and usually the peppers would be growing amongst the marigolds, but the peppers just did not do anything for me this summer. I mean, I planted 30 varieties of peppers and got like a couple. So, there's a squash plant. Anyway, there's a. So I can't remember which one is which. I believe this is the candy roaster, and the yellower one is the Oka whatever one. But they kind of mixed in with each other and vined all over the place. See, that's the only bad part. Is I have to try to traverse this mess back here. Get off me. Grass seed. More tomatoes. But so I'm just letting it vine up on the. This is a 7-foot tall clothesline. Oh, I'm staying on the high ground right now. Oh, there's another deep one there. Try to get a better view of the squash there. Hey, not gonna fight it. Anyway, I'm just happy to have these. So yeah, thought I had more out here, but here they are. Might have dropped off. Oh, yep, see, dropped off. Oh well. But this is a decent 2-foot size squash right here. And again, I still have a little bit more time. If I can get a couple more females, like, let's see. There's one, but I don't know if she's pollinated. There's a baby. She hasn't even opened up her flower yet. See, always towards the end of the season is when you start getting all the females. These are females. And the difference between a male flower and a female flower is the female has a little fruit underneath the flower, whereas the male is just a straight stem. So you can see like male, female. See, male, it's just the straight stem, and the female has a little fruit growing behind her. Let's see here, what's over here? Yeah, so it's just a male. Okay. All right. And into the tour. My yard is small. So there's my turnip bed. Probably gonna let a couple of these turnips go to seed. We'll see. There's my see, and I got a ton of these weeds in here. And so very annoying weed, grows everywhere and super fast. Anyway, this is my broccoli. You can see that's put some coffee grounds in here. Normally when I hose it, it'll drop down, but didn't get it good this time. But yeah, see, this is weed. Even though it's pretty, it's an annoying weed that eventually will grow. It'll grow those stick burr things on there, which I hate. It's my opal basil, my kale. I think this might be Ethiopian kale. Collards. So I think it's collards. I've been eating it. See, the collards, or it's some kind of brassica. And the seeds were just probably mislabeled, but I'm pretty sure it's collard. My blueberry bush that the storm came by and blew all the leaves off of, it's barely hanging on. I'm just Not good at growing blueberries apparently. But I'll keep trying. I'll figure it out. And that's it. Back to the beginning. Oh, I wanted to show the this is my got two types of basil here. This one is, let's see, I think this is Genovese basil. Smells good. And this one, use a different hand because that's a cinnamon basil. It smells like big league gum. Anyway, the only pepper I've got that's real good is the one I took from outside, and it's pretty, but it will absolutely light you up. This thing has, it's not even so much as the Scovilles. It's just it's got that like punch to it. It's like this pepper right here is like getting pepper spray. It's very hot. My wife did not like it, but it's pretty. And see if I can get one last bean. Yep, a couple beans. These are my Oregon giant snow peas. Probably let these go to seed. I mean, dry out. You know, they are delicious. Now we're back. All right, so I'm gonna keep seeing stuff. I'm like, what's that? Anyway, I'm gonna pause and I'll show you the harvest. All right, so here's a look at my harvest. So as you can see, got a ton. Let me grab them all. Got a ton of carrots. So I'm very happy with ground cherry. Very happy with the carrots, and I used the carrot tape because I tried growing carrots before and they did awful. It's like a mix variety in the carrot tape, and they are very crunchy and delicious. Some of them have extra legs on them and stuff, which I'm fine with. They're delicious. They're not store pretty, but they're pretty to me. Could have probably let this onion grow. It's a little floppy in the neck, but these are onions I grew from seed, which I didn't know was possible in my area because our seasons are short. And then there's one of those yellow tomatoes right there. You can see all the ground cherries. These are some of the ground cherries I get like per day. There's a tomato started blush, so I took it off. Got an aroma here. I believe these are aromas. One here. And then there's that little pepper that burned the heck out of your face because it's like it'll take the air out of your lungs. But it's only like maybe 30,000 Scoville. I'm not sure. 300. I don't know. Anyway. Hold on, people passing. All right. So probably living in the city is just always people passing by talking and whatnot. So it's hard to do recordings outside, especially like they're playing music in their cars and stuff. Anyway, you can see the difference in the ground cherries. That's one to point them out. Like you can see these ones are like the ones that were on the ground that are very papery, and these are more green ones. And like you can kind of tell just by looking through them, you can kind of see through them that you can see that there's like orange starting to show, and that knocked me sweat bee. It's like little bees. Got tons of bees this season. Like a ton. Like first when the season started, I didn't see any. Now there's like bees everywhere. But at least they don't sting you. They just land on you and fly off. All right. Anyway, so there's my harvest. I gotta get these inside and wash them. Ah, I lost a carrot. Oh well. Rabbit can have it. Don't know where it went. Messed up my grill. Anyway. Alright. Any comments, questions, leave in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Have an awesome day. Carrots. Delicious.